I have my 3 brushes. I can take more brushes as well. And this is my Canson 300 LPS paper, and I'm going to do a beautiful wreath with the idea is to use primary colors. So these would be my primary colors. I'm going to use yellow, and when I have yellow, we have yellow like that, and when we mix it with blue, we will get this beautiful green, right? So my previous video had a color wheel made of just our primary colors of yellow, red and blue. So these are the colors I'm going to use to make my wreath. So now I've taken equal amounts of yellow and equal amounts of yellow and red, equal amounts of yellow and red to create a beautiful orange. If I want it more orangey, I put more yellow. That's it. I've got more yellow, right? This is more yellow, this is more orangey, this is more towards red. Now I'd like to create a very beautiful violet. So what do I do for violet? So this is what I do for violet. I use my reds and my blue tones, and the more red I use, the more violet it gets. And if I want to water it down, this is how I will water it down. Now what I want to do in my wreath is I want to use basic cotton candy flowers on the 4 corners, and then I'll put in my berries. And as I put in my berries, I will then go on to create the foliage, which winter foliage around my berries. So okay, these are my primary colors all set. I would like some more red. I would like some more crimson for my berries. That's it. I don't want any more. And I want to create some kind of a dark hue for my a very dark hue for my cotton candy. I want it so just watered down and almost like a Payne's gray, right? So I would need a little bit of black for that purpose. So I'm going to just do a little cheat, and in my primary colors I'm not able to get my black, so I'm going to make this as dark as possible just to create a very light candy effect. And that's how I create my Payne's gray. I just spray my bottle. You have the spritz. Please always keep it with you. It's a very reasonable local store. You can get it and spray your colors. So our palette of colors is ready, and we are all good to go. And now we are going to create our I'm going to create my cotton candies here. Okay, so I am doing a time lapse. I'm doing these cotton candies just with little Payne's gray. I have created my cotton candies, pulled out the excess paint, made some stems, and just touched the base of the cotton candy with the stem so it bleeds a bit into it. Not too much, just a little bit. All the 4 corners I will create my cotton candies, and cotton candy flowers, and behind these I'll drop my cherries. All my foliage will go behind these cotton candy flowers. I'll do these in the 4 corners, paint all my cotton candies, flowers, and then now I am just pulling out the excess paint. They just have a hint of gray in them. Now behind the cotton candy flowers, I'm dropping in my cherries, berries, red berries, and I drop in some red, and near that I create a lot of color bleeds. I just take fresh water onto my brush and create a bleed effect around the red drops of paint so that I get lots of light and dark berries, red berries behind my candies. So the way to do this is just drop in red and then wash your brush and load your brush with water and create a color bleed near the main berries. So now we have baby cosmos. I have taken purple and dropped in some baby cosmos. In all the four corners, I'll drop in some. Once it dries, I'll drop in some darker hues for the stamen and some geranium over here, cluster of little flowers, and then I'll put in some stems and join them up. I have geraniums, I have berries, I have cotton candy flowers. And now I will put in my lighter hues. Three sets of flowers are ready. I'll put in some turquoise leaves, peacock, that's blue, yellows, and hues of green. Create a turquoise color and drop it in. We have different shades of leaves around our wreath. I have metallic colors and I'm going to create little golden berries behind all my foliage. Painted a stem and then put in my golden berries. Fill in all my golden berries. The last corner is left. Again, behind the foliage, I am dropping in my stem and covering it with my golden berries, little dots of metallic gold. I put in little scribbly flowers as well to complete my wreath, and some hay on the inside, golden brown hay on the inside. Now I'll start painting in my roses, soft pink roses all around my wreath. I'll just Take the roses all the way around, just little commas, and spread them with water. Pure paint in the center in commas and C shapes, and then I just load my brush with water and continue the round motion of the brush to create my roses. Go all the way round, and the roses will complete my wreath. I won't put in any more flowers. I think my wreath is full enough. All the way around, I'll fill in my roses. I've taken just pure crimson and made a few strokes of C-type strokes, and then rinse the brush, loaded it with water, and just drag the paint out, creating beautiful roses. That almost completes my wreath. The roses add a very beautiful look to the wreath. So we have berries. We started with cotton candy flowers, and then we put berries behind them, and then we put baby cosmos and geranium behind them, and we worked on all the four corners, and in the end we just surrounded it. I just surrounded the wreath with yellow and pink, baby pink roses. And with the roses, I have completed my wreath. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial and try to work with me. Tell me what you'd like me to paint for you. Thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe, do like. That's my last rose, and I'll just complete that, and it's done. Just filling it up, all the little spaces. Put in little leaves. Just adding a few leaves to complete the look.